Hello everyone, how are you all? In the yesterday's class, we have discussed about equivalent fraction. So basically, we have done how come if we are dividing the chocolate into two parts and having one is equals to the dividing the chocolate into four parts and having two pieces out of those four pieces, or dividing the chocolate into six parts and having three pieces out of six pieces. So basically this is all same. Yesterday we have done some questions related to that, and I told you guys that tomorrow we will be discussing about something more related to equivalent fractions. So yesterday we have done these questions too. So today I will tell you that how come we will calculate the equivalent fraction with a fixed numerator or with a fixed denominator. So let's start the session. If your question is saying that if your question is saying 2 by 5 and you have to convert it into something in which you can get 25 in the denominator. So for this we know that if it is 2 by 5 and we want 25 in the denominator, what we have to do? We have to multiply 5 with 5. So as we have discussed in the last session that whatever we are multiplying or dividing in the numerator or denominator, we have to do the same with the rest one. So if we are multiplying 5 here in the denominator, we have to multiply 5 in the numerator too. So here when we will multiply 5 and 2, we will get 10 as an answer. So here in this block you will get 10. Or if your question is saying, let's take another example, 3 by no 6. If we will take 6, you can okay 3 by 7, and you want to make 15 here, or let's take 18 here, and you have to find the denominator. Okay, so let's understand this. Think about it, what we have to multiply in 3 so that we can get 18. Think about it, then I will explain you the same. What we have to multiply with 3 so that we can get 18. Okay, so 3 में if what we will multiply so that we can get 18. So we know that 3 into 6 is 18. So if we are multiplying 6 in the numerator, so in the denominator also we have to multiply 6. When we will multiply 6 in the denominator, what we will get in this block? 6 sevens are 42. So the denominator's value would be 42. Okay, I hope you have got this concept. Let's try some more questions. uh, 2 by 7, and here the question is saying 18 and you have to calculate the denominator. Example 2 is 3 by 8, and here the denominator is saying 16 and you have to find the numerator. Question number 3 is saying 4 by 9, and here the numerator is 20. You have to find the denominator. Okay, solve question number 1. I am giving you 1 minute to solve, 30 seconds to solve. Okay, let's check the answers. 2 में what we will multiply so that we can get 18. 2 में what we are multiplying? We are multiplying 9. So here in the 7 also we will multiply 9. So 7 into 9 is 63. So 63 is your answer here. Okay, so you have to write 63 in the block. Now 3 by 8. 8 में what we will multiply so that we can get 16 here. So the same thing we will multiply here also, right? So 8 में we know that 8 into 2 is 16. So here 3 into 2 would be 6 and 6 would be your answer. For the last question, try this last question. Try this last question, then I will explain you the same. Four में what we will multiply so that we can get 20. Done? Okay, let's discuss it. So here the question was what we will multiply in 4 so that we can get 20. So the same thing we have to multiply in 9 also, right? So 4 into 5 is 20. So 5 into 9 when we will do, we will get 45 as the answer. So in this block 45, in this blank 45 will come. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next questions, next examples. Let's see which kind of questions are there in the book and we are able to solve it or not. So this question is saying that find the equivalent fraction of 2 by 5 having denominator 5 or having denominator 6. Oops, sorry, 5 having denominator 5. I got confused with this. Having denominator 6 is our question. So 2 by 5 they are saying, and then they are saying that they want the numerator as 6. So what will come in the denominator? So we have to find the equivalent fraction of this, right? So what we are multiplying in 2 so that we can get 6, we are multiplying 3, right? So 2 into 3 is 6. So same way we will multiply 3 here and we will get 15 in the as a answer. Okay, so this is how we will complete these kind of questions. So there are so many questions like this, we will solve it together. So question number 4, example 4 is saying find the equivalent fraction of 15 by 35 with denominator 7. Now अभी तक जो भी हमने सॉल्व किया what we have seen is कि आपका कुछ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर जो गिवन होगा वो हमेशा स्मॉल था, like 3 by 7 and the denominator expecting denominator was 63. ठीक है, एंड न्यूमरेटर हमें फाइंड करना था. अभी हमने इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस किए थे. नाउ द क्वेश्चंस आर कमिंग लाइक आपको न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर जो गिवन है वो बहुत बिग है. सो लाइक 35 by 63 is given, right? And now you have to calculate the answer. If the denominator is 9, then what would be the numerator? These kind of question you have to solve now. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर हमें क्या गिवन है, हमें डिनोमिनेटर गिवन है दैट व्हाट इज द एक्सपेक्टेड डिनोमिनेटर. सो दे आर सेइंग 63 को रिड्यूस करके हमें 9 पे लेके आना है. सो जब हमने न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर को इंक्रीज करने की बात की थी तब हमने क्या किया था, इन बोथ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर वी हैव डन द मल्टीप्लिकेशन, राइट. We have done the multiplication in that case. Now यहाँ पर हम क्या कर रहे हैं, न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर को रिड्यूस कर रहे हैं, राइट. हम यहाँ पर क्या कर रहे थे, इंक्रीज कर रहे थे. यहाँ पर हम न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर की वैल्यू को कम कर रहे हैं. इफ वी आर डिक्रीजिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर, so instead of multiplication what we will do in numerator and denominator, in both we will do the division. Instead of multiplication we will do the division to reduce the value of the numerator or denominator. I want you to note it down somewhere in your own language so that you can understand it better. I am giving you 30 seconds of time. Okay, I hope you have done it. So I am clearing the frame and we will go ahead with some example. Okay, so let's start with a very easy example. Example 1 is saying 18 by 24 and the expected denominator is 8. So you have to find the numerator here. Okay, so see 24 को हमें रिड्यूस करके क्या बनाना है, 8 बनाना है. तो हम टेबल्स देखेंगे इन विच टेबल बोथ 18 एंड 24 कम्स. हम सबसे पहले ये देखेंगे कि 18 एंड 24 दोनों किस टेबल में आते हैं. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द टेबल ऑफ 2. हमें पता है कि बोथ द नंबर्स आर डिविजिबल बाय 2, तो यस 2 की टेबल में आते हैं. बोथ द नंबर्स आर डिविजिबल बाय 3. I hope you remember the rule for divisibility. So for 2 the rule is the number should end with 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So end digit should be either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. Right? So here we can see that end digit is 8. Here end digit is 4. So both are correct. So yes, it is divisible by 2. And the divisibility rule of 3 is we will add all the digits and the addition of the digit should be divisible by 3. So we can see that 9 comes in the table of 3, 2 plus 4 is 6 and 6 comes in the table of 3. So yes, this is divisible by 3. If we will go ahead, we know that it is not divisible by 4, it is not divisible 5, it is not divisible by, oh sorry, it is divisible by 6. It is not divisible by 7. So let's check. We know that it is divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3 and it is divisible by 6. So let's try with these numbers. So if we will divide 24 by 2, do you think we will get 8 as an answer? If we will divide 24 by 2, 2 ones are 2, we will take 4 down, 2 twos are 4. So 12 is coming, right? 12 is coming, so it means 2 is not an option here. Now we will try it with 3. 3 8s are 24. Yeah. So we are dividing, basically we are dividing. Let me change the color of the pen so that you can understand it better, otherwise it will get mixed with the question. Okay, so basically we are dividing 24 by 3 so that we can get 8. So here also we will divide 18 by 3. When we will divide 18 by 3, we will get 6 as the answer. So 6 will be your numerator here. Okay. Okay. So let's try some more examples. Okay. Example 2. Example 2 is saying 22 divided by 77 in the expected denominator is 7 and you have to find the numerator. I have given a very simple question. You don't have to think about the I don't think that you have to put a lot of pressure on your mind to calculate that what is the number with the help of which we can divide 22 and 27 both. Tell me fast, what would be that number? Exactly, 11 is the number with the help of which we can divide both 22 and 27. So yes, when we are dividing 77 by 11, we are getting 7. So when we will divide the numerator also with the same number, we will get 2 as a answer. So yes, 2 is the answer here. Now I will give you 2-3 questions that you will solve by your own. So the next question is 60 divided by 72, and here the numerator is 5. You have to calculate the denominator. And example 4 is not 22. 16 divided by 64, and here the numerator is saying 2 and you have to find the denominator here also. Okay, so I am giving you 40 seconds to solve example number 3. Try this question. Okay, then let's check the answer of exercise example 3. So here we are dividing 60 by something so that we are getting 5, right? So yes, if we can recall, we can see that yes, 12 divided by 60, 12 fives are 60, so 5 is the answer here. So here also we will divide it by 12 and we will get 6 as a answer. Here we are dividing. Okay, not I am not telling you this question. Try it by your own. I am giving you 40 seconds to solve this question. Done? Okay, चलिए. Let's check the answer. 16 को we will divide with the help of 8 so that we can get 2 as the answer, because 8 2s are 16. So here also in the denominator we will try it with 8, and 8 8s are 16, so 8 would be your answer. Okay. Let's go to the book and let's see what is given there. Okay, so find the equivalent fraction of 15 by 35 with denominator 7. Try this question by your own. I am hiding the solution so that you can try it. Okay, try it. Done? Okay, let's check the answer. As the question is saying 15 divided by 35, and we want to get, we have 7 in the denominator, what would be the numerator is your question. तो 35 को हम किससे divide करेंगे तो so that we will get 7 in the answer, 7 in the denominator. So yes, 5 sevens are 35, right? So we are dividing the denominator by 5, so we will divide the numerator also with the help of 5, and yes, 15 divided by 5 is 3, so 3 would be your answer here. Let's check it. See, it is showing 3, right? So 3 is your answer. Okay, now I want you to read these interesting facts. If equivalent fraction, if we are finding 1 by 3 equals to 3 by 9, the product of the numerator of the first and denominator of the second. So yes, we can see that the if we will multiply 1 into 9, we are getting 9. So here what they are saying, if we will multiply numerator of the one with the denominator of other, and denominator of other with the numerator of first, sorry, denominator of the first with numerator of the other number, we will get the same value, right? If we will multiply, just wait for a second, let me get the pen. Okay, if we will multiply 5 with 28 and we will multiply 4 with 35, we will get the same number. So here you have some space, you can try it. So we have to multiply this numerator with this denominator. So 1 into 16, yes, it is 16, and 4 into 4 is also 4, sorry, 16, right? 4 4s are 16. So yes, we are getting the same answer by multiplying first numerator with the second denominator and first denominator with the second numerator. Here 2 into 15 is 30, whereas 3 into 10 is also 30. So yes, this is the right answer. Now last one, 56 into 3 and 24 into 7. 3 6 are 18, 5 3s are 15, plus 1 is 16. Here also 7 4s are 28, just carry over. 7 2s are 14, 15 and 16. We are getting the same answer, so yes will come here also. So this is a very interesting fact, and with the help of this fact you can actually calculate that whatever answers you have got, whether it is right or not. right? How you can check it? So let me give you a very simple example. I am doing it here only in the little space. So if I have given you 2 by 5 as and for you have to find the equivalent fraction of this one. Now if you have found the equivalent fraction 4 by 9, you have written it wrong. Here it should be 10, but you have written it wrong, right? So what you will do, by the calculation checking method, you can multiply 5 into 4 and 9 into 2. So if you will do 9 into 2, you will get 18, and if you will do 4 into 5, you will get 20. You are not getting the same results, right? So it means you have miscalculated it. Now if we have written 2 by 5 is equals to 4 by 10, now if we will multiply 2 into 10, 2 into 10 is 20, 5 into 4 is 20. So we are getting the same result, right? So this is the correct answer. This one is not the correct answer. This is how you can check it. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Find the equivalent fraction of 2 by 9 with denominator 63. इस टाइप का हमने अभी क्वेश्चन किया हुआ था. एक बार वापस से चेक कर लेते हैं. आप कोशिश करिए खुद से. I am writing it here in a very simpler form, and you will try to do it. Please try this question. Done. चलिए चेक करते हैं. 9 में what you have multiplied so that you are getting 7. ये हमें पता है, right, कि 9 से बड़ा है means हमने कुछ ना कुछ multiply किया हुआ है. 9 में what we have multiplied? We have multiplied so 7 so that we can get 63 as the answer. So here also we will multiply with 7 and your answer should be 14. Yes, we can see that the blank answer is 14. 14 is the right answer. Okay. Now simplest form of a fraction. So today's main topic, अभी तक जो भी हमने किया वो था equivalent fraction के बारे में. Now we are moving ahead with the new topic, and the topic's name is simplest form of a fraction. हम simplest form की बात करेंगे fraction की. तो अभी तक हमने जो equivalent fraction निकाला उसमें हम एक fraction को complicate कर रहे थे by multiplying the digits in the numerator and denominator. Now we will simplify it जैसा हमने अभी किया, राइट. बट अभी हमने ये वाले इस टाइप के कुछ क्वेश्चंस किए थे. जैसा मैं आपको बताऊं कि अगर हमने एक दो क्वेश्चंस ऐसे किए हुए थे कि इफ़ इट इज़ 35 by 63 एंड इफ़ इट इज़ रिटन 9 हियर, तो क्या आएगा यहाँ पे. तो हमने इसको थोड़ा सिंपल तो किया है, राइट. हमने इसको थोड़ा छोटे फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट किया है. नाउ न्यू टॉपिक इज सेइंग सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म ऑफ फ्रैक्शन. तो यहाँ पर आपको इतना बड़ा यदि फ्रैक्शन लिखा है तो आपको उसको छोटे से छोटे फॉर्म में लेके आना है. उसमें कोई भी न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर पहले से गिवन नहीं होगा. वो आप खुद से करोगे, खुद से ट्राई करोगे. विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिफरेंट डिविजिबिलिटी रूल यू विल कैलकुलेट इट बाय योर ओन that what is the number by which we can divide the fraction and we can make it simpler. Okay, so like the question is saying 36 by 54. Let's try it on another page. 36 by 54. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पर हम क्या करेंगे, 36 एंड 54 को हमें सिंपलर फॉर्म में करना है. वी नो दैट वी कैन डिवाइड इट बाय 2 एज आई टोल्ड यू द डिविजिबिलिटी रूल ऑफ 2. नाउ लेट्स ट्राई इट विथ 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Yes, it is divisible by 3. 4 plus 5 is 9. Yes, it is divisible by 3. So both are divisible by 3. If number is divisible by 2 and 3, so we can say that it is divisible by 6 also. Okay, and it is not divisible by 4, it is not divisible by 5. So let's try it with 2. Then I will tell you the secret behind this. Okay, now 36 divided by 54, if we are dividing this number by 2, here we will get 18, right? Here 2 ones are 2 twos are 4 and 2 sevens are 14. Okay, now we can see that now see 18 and 27, 18 and 27 both comes in the table of 3, but 18 comes in the table of 2 but 27 doesn't come, right? So we will divide it by 3. Now we have to make it simpler. सबसे छोटे से छोटा ऐसा एक नंबर लेके आना है, हमें ऐसे नंबर तक पहुंचना है जिसके बाद आप उसको और डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते. अभी तो we can divide it by 3. Now 18 divided by 3 is 6. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Now we can see that 6 and 9 both comes in the table of 3. So again we can divide it with 3. So here we will get 2 by 3. Now 2 by 3 is the simplest form of this number because we cannot divide it further, right? So 2 by 3 is the right answer here. Now the secret which I was telling you was, see, if we are dividing the number by 2, 3 and 3, it is a very long process. If we will find something which is big from 2 and 3 and with the help of which we can divide both the numbers, we can make it simpler. So if we go ahead, we have seen that 6 से divisible है, 7 से divisible नहीं है, 8 से divisible नहीं है, 9 से we know that 9 के टेबल में 36 भी आता है, 54 भी आता है, right? So let's try to divide it with 9 directly. 9 4s are 36, 9 6 are 54, right? Now we know that 4 and 6 both comes in the table of 2, so let's divide it with 2 and we have got 2 by 3 as the answer. So here हमें दो ही स्टेप करने पड़े. एक बार हमने 9 से डिवाइड किया है, एक बार हमने 2 से डिवाइड किया. इन 2 स्टेप्स ओनली वी हैव गॉट द आंसर, राइट? 2 by 3. जबकि ऊपर वाली मेथड में वी हैव डिवाइडेड द नंबर 3 टाइम्स टू गेट द आंसर 2 by 3. एंड इन बोथ द केस, सी, इन बोथ द केस द आंसर इज सेम. आंसर में कोई भी डिफरेंस नहीं आया, आंसर सेम है. सो यू कैन ट्राई एनी मेथड यू वांट टू and you can solve it. Yes, you can solve it with the help of by dividing it only once. So if you are dividing 36 and 54 by 18, you can directly get the answer that 36 divided by 18 is 2 and 54 divided by 18 is 3. This is how you can solve it in single step. Right, here we have done the division 2 times, here we have done the division 3 times, but if you know the table you can solve it in a single step. Okay, now we will try more questions of this topic, simplest form. After, okay, let's start the some questions related to this. Okay.